I met my husband, let's call him Alex, 5 years ago at a friend's party. He was charming, funny, the kind of guy who could make everyone laugh. We hit it off instantly. Late night talks, stargazing dates, planning our future together. It felt like a rom-com. 2 years later, we got married. White dress, vows, the whole deal. Our friends called us the golden couple. I thought we were untouchable. Spoiler, I was wrong. Fast forward 3 years. Things started feeling off. Alex was staying late at work, always glued to his phone, which was suddenly on silent 247. He'd brush me off when I asked about it, saying I was paranoid. But you know that gut feeling? It was screaming. One night, I couldn't take it anymore. He was asleep, and I grabbed his phone. My hands were shaking as I opened his messages, and there it was, a thread with Lena, his coworker. Hundreds of texts. Miss you, babe. Can't wait to see you. Heart emojis. I felt like I'd been punched. I sat there, reading every word, tears streaming down my face while he slept like nothing was wrong. I could have confronted him right then, screamed, thrown things, made a scene, but I didn't. I decided he'd pay for breaking my heart, and I'd do it my way. I'm not a crier, I'm a doer. So I started digging. Lena was a designer at his firm, all bubbly and Instagram perfect. I accidentally bumped into her at her favorite coffee shop and played the friendly stranger. She had no idea who I was and started gushing about her amazing boyfriend. Every word was like a knife, but I smiled and nodded, gathering intel. Where they met, what they did, how he lied to her about being single. I even got screenshots of their texts through a mutual friend who had access to his cloud. Yeah, I went full detective. My plan? Humiliate Alex the way he humiliated me, but bigger. I decided to throw a big party, friends, co-workers, the works. I told Alex it was a surprise for our anniversary. He bought it, hook, line, and sinker. I invited Lena, too, saying it was a work thing. The stage was set, the party was packed. Alex was in his element, laughing, charming everyone. Lena was there, stealing glances at him, thinking I didn't notice. I played the perfect wife, smiling, holding his hand. Then, halfway through, I grabbed a mic and said, "Hey everyone, I've got a little surprise for Alex." The room went quiet. I clicked on the projector and boom, there it was. Screenshots of their texts blown up on the wall. Love you, babe. Can't wait for our weekend. The works. The room froze. Alex went pale, like he'd seen a ghost. Lena dropped her drink, glass shattering everywhere. I looked right at Alex and said, "Happy anniversary, honey. Thanks for showing me what love really means." Then I walked out, leaving him to deal with the fallout. People were whispering, some were laughing, others just stared. Lena bolted, and Alex was left stammering, trying to explain himself to a room full of our friends and his coworkers. I moved out the next day and filed for divorce. No drama, no second chances. I heard Alex lost a lot of friends, and his reputation at work took a hit. Lena ghosted him, apparently mortified. Me? I'm doing okay. I've been traveling, started writing, and honestly, I feel free for the first time in years. Was the revenge petty? Maybe. Did it feel good? Hell yes, but sometimes I wonder if I went too far, airing it all out like that. Eta? I dated Mike, 28M, for 2 years. He was the perfect boyfriend flowers, date nights, the works. But last summer, I noticed he was sneaky with his phone. One night, he left it unlocked, and I saw texts from Sarah, his work friend. Flirty emojis, late-night meetups, the whole deal. My heart sank, but I didn't confront him. Instead, I planned. For his birthday, I threw a huge party at our place, inviting all his friends and coworkers, including Sarah. I acted sweet, even baked his favorite cake. Mid-party, I hooked his phone to the Bluetooth speaker and, accidentally, played a saved voicemail from Sarah, all lovey-dovey. The room went silent. Mike stammered, Sarah bolted, and I just smiled and said, "Happy birthday, babe." I moved out the next day. Now he's single and his friends barely talk to him. My best friend Jess and I were inseparable since college. But last year, she spread rumors that I stole money from our friend group's shared vacation fund. Totally. She was the one skimming cash. I was ostracized. People stopped inviting me out. I was furious but played it cool. I got proof from Venmo transactions showing her shady withdrawals. Instead of confronting her, I made a group chat with everyone, shared the screenshots, and casually asked, "Hey, Jess, what's this about?" She tried to lie, but the evidence was clear. The group turned on her. Now she's the one left out of plans, and I've rebuilt my friendships. I worked my butt off for a promotion at my marketing firm. My coworker Tom, 32M, took credit for my campaign idea during a meeting with the boss. He got the promotion, and I was gutted. I didn't cry. I got even. I knew Tom was lazy with deadlines. I helped him by volunteering to proofread his next big pitch. I slipped in a few subtle errors, wrong stats, typos, bad links. His presentation bombed, and the boss realized he wasn't the genius he claimed. I got the next promotion. Tom's still stuck in his old role. And my sister Lisa and I inherited our parents' house. She demanded we sell it and split the cash, but I wanted to keep it for sentimental reasons. She forged my signature to list it without my consent. I was livid. I hired a lawyer and found out the sale wasn't finalized. I used a legal loophole to delay the process, then bought her share at a lower price because the market dipped. She got less than she expected, and I kept the house. I was engaged to Dan, 30M. A month before our wedding, I found out he was sleeping with his ex. I caught them at a hotel after tracking his phone. I was heartbroken, but didn't let on. On our wedding day, I walked down the aisle, then stopped at the altar. I played a slideshow of their texts and hotel receipts on the venue's screen. Guests gasped. Dan froze. I said, "I deserve better," and left. The fallout was messy, but I'm free now. My friend Mia and I planned a group trip. She secretly told everyone I was too broke to join, so they ditched me. I was humiliated. I found out because one friend spilled the beans. I got petty. Mia was obsessed with her rare plant collection. I accidentally overwatered her prized monstera while house-sitting. It didn't die, but it looked sad for months. I also spread the word about her two-faced behavior. Now she's out of the group. I had a startup idea for eco-friendly packaging. My business partner, Emma, 30F, took my pitch deck and launched it with another investor, cutting me out. I was devastated. I didn't sue, I outdid her. I tweaked my idea, found better investors, and launched a competing brand. My product went viral on social media, while hers flopped due to poor execution. Now my company's thriving, and she's begging for a partnership. I said no.